There is a kind of prison with no walls. You walk into it freely every day and lock the door from the inside. It is built from a single simple mistake, believing that the next thing you want is the thing that will finally make you content. The next bite, the next drink, the next purchase, the next hit of approval. You get it, and the peace lasts about as long as it takes to want the next one. The Stoics found the key to that cell 2,000 years ago. They called it temperance. And it is not what you think. It is not grim self-denial. It is the discovery that wanting less is the shortest road to freedom. We have built the whole house now. The operating system. Control what is yours. Wisdom. See clearly. Courage. Act despite fear. Justice. Aim it all at the good of others. Temperance is the fourth and final pillar, and it guards a door the other three cannot. Because here is the uncomfortable truth. The greatest threat to your character is usually not out there. It is not the enemy or the disaster. It is your own appetite, the endless, restless wanting that pulls the wisest, bravest, most just person off course, one small indulgence at a time. The Greeks called this virtue sophrosine, a beautiful word that means something like soundness of mind, self-mastery, the healthy ordering of the soul. And notice where it points. Remember the operating system. Most things are not up to you. But your desires, what you reach for, what you refuse, what you allow yourself to crave, those are, at least in principle, up to you. Temperance is the discipline of the one appetite you actually govern. It is the operating system turned on your own wanting. And this is the crucial reframe. The Stoics did not hate pleasure. They were not monks flogging themselves in the dark. They enjoyed food and wine and company. What they refused was to be ruled by any of it. There is a world of difference between a person who enjoys a good meal and a person who cannot be at peace without one. Temperance is not the absence of pleasure. It is the presence of freedom. The freedom to enjoy a thing without needing it, and to walk away when walking away is right. Here is the core of Stoic temperance, and it runs straight off the operating system. Every desire makes you a quiet promise. Get me, and you will finally be satisfied. Temperance is the skill of examining that promise before you sign it. Because the desire is lying. Not maliciously, it simply doesn't know the future. And the future it doesn't know is this: satisfaction from getting what you crave is always temporary, and the wanting always returns, usually stronger. The Stoics saw the mechanism clearly, long before anyone had the word for it. Every craving fulfilled quietly raises the floor of what you now need to feel normal. The luxury you dreamed of becomes the baseline you can't live below. This is the treadmill. You run faster and faster, acquiring more and more, and you end up in exactly the same place, wanting. More money, more status, more pleasure, and the same restless hunger underneath, because the hunger was never really about the thing. It was about the wanting itself. So the Stoic makes a radical move. Instead of chasing satisfaction by getting more, he pursues it by needing less. Seneca said it with perfect clarity. It is not the man who has too little who is poor, but the one who craves more. Real wealth, the Stoics insisted, is not a large pile of possessions. It is a small pile of wants. The richest person is not the one who has the most, but the one who needs the least to be content, because his contentment is finally in his own hands, and not in the gift of the next acquisition. And they had a specific, almost shocking practice for building this. They deliberately practice discomfort. Set aside days, Seneca advised his friend, in which you eat only the plainest food, wear your roughest clothes, and ask yourself, is this the condition I so feared? They would voluntarily taste a little poverty, a little hunger, a little cold, not as punishment, but as training. Because once you have proven to yourself that you can be content with little, an astonishing thing happens. The fear that drives most overconsumption simply dissolves. You stop grasping so hard at comfort when you know from experience that you would survive its loss. Now make it usable, because a temperance that only works in a Roman villa changes nothing. First, put a gap between the urge and the act. Craving is a wave. It rises, it peaks, and if you do not act on it, it falls. The whole power of an appetite is in the split second where it feels like a command. So when the urge comes, for the drink, the scroll, the purchase, the second helping, do not fight it and do not instantly obey it. Just wait. Delay it 10 minutes. Watch it like a wave you are letting pass. You will be amazed how often the thing that felt like a need, 10 minutes later, was only a passing weather system in the body. Second, separate your desires into natural and unnecessary. This is one of the sharpest tools the ancients left us. Some wants are natural and necessary. You genuinely need food, rest, shelter, connection. Some are natural but unnecessary. A wonderful meal instead of a plain one. And some are neither. The craving for more status, more followers, more than the person next to you, which is manufactured entirely by comparison and has no bottom. Learn to feel the difference in your own body, and you can meet the real needs simply, and let the manufactured ones go hungry until they quiet down. Third, practice a little voluntary discomfort on purpose. You do not have to move into a barrel. But once in a while, take the cold shower. Skip the meal. Leave the phone in another room for the evening. Walk when you could ride. Each small chosen hardship is a rep in the gym of temperance, and each one quietly reduces the power that comfort has to run your life. You are proving to yourself in advance that you are bigger than your appetites. And fourth, enjoy things as if you might lose them, which you might. The Stoic does not refuse the good meal, the warm bed, the beloved face. He savors them more than the glutton does, precisely because he holds them loosely. He knows they are on loan. So he takes real pleasure in what is present, without the desperate clutching that ruins the very pleasure it chases. Gratitude for what you have is the antidote to the endless craving for what you do not. And gratitude, unlike acquisition, is fully up to you. Here's the thing about temperance. It is the virtue that keeps all the others honest. Wisdom is useless if appetite overrides it in the moment. Courage curdles into recklessness without it. Even justice fails when a man's private greed quietly corrupts his public duty. Temperance is the guardian at the gate of the self, the steady hand that keeps the whole system from being hijacked by the loudest desire in the room. And so the house is complete. 4 pillars on one foundation. Wisdom to see what is truly good. Courage to pursue it when it is hard. Justice to aim it at the good of all. And temperance to keep your own desires from dragging the whole edifice down. Notice they are not 4 separate skills, but 4 faces of one thing. A single, integrated way of being, in which a clear mind, a brave heart, a just aim, and a governed appetite all serve the same end. a life lived according to reason, and therefore the Stoics believed according to nature. And underneath every one of them, unchanged from the first episode, the same quiet foundation. You do not control the world or other people or the outcome or even most of what happens in your own body. You control your judgments, your chosen actions, and your desires. Temperance is simply the mastery of that last one, the wanting, which turns out to be the appetite that governs all the rest. Master your desires, and you are finally free, not because you have everything you want, but because you no longer need everything you want. So here is the one practice to install, starting today. The next time you feel that pull, the urge to consume, to acquire, to reach for the thing that promises to finally settle you, pause, and put 10 minutes between the wanting and the doing. In that gap, ask one question. Do I actually need this, or do I just want to stop wanting? Then choose freely, instead of obeying. Do it a few times and you will feel it, the strange, spacious freedom of a person who is no longer led around by his own cravings. You will overindulge. You will grasp and chase and forget, and find yourself again running on the treadmill. That is fine. Step off and begin again. Every time you let a craving pass without obeying it, you are proving to yourself that you are the one in charge, and slowly, one past wave at a time, you become the person the Stoics were pointing at across all 4 of these virtues. Not a person with everything, but a person who is free, because he has finally learned the oldest secret there is, that the one who wants less has more. That is the whole of it. One operating system, 4 virtues, 1 free human being. What you build on that foundation from here is up to you, which, as it turns out, was always the only thing that ever was.